Morning. Let's get to work. Okay, I'll be honest with you. It's not morning, but it's about 4 in the afternoon, and I want to catch you guys up on some stuff. We've been doing some odd and end jobs. We've been getting some rain, some stuff like that. Just got the drill pulled in here, which into the shop, and I want to show you what I've done to it. And I'm going to roll the clip of 2 days ago, before we got all this rain, and what I finished up on the Kinsey. So we finally finished up on Dad's 24-row Kinsey. We put all new chains on it, besides the row unit chains. Those we'll probably replace next year, all the row units chains. But all the drive wheels chains are new. We've got 2 new bearings here, and then all new bearings across that, all new chains. Each individual row unit back here has to have its own chain that comes down to another deal, then goes across, and then goes to the row unit. Very complicated. And this is what the rest of the wing looks like. And that's where it flexes. Looking back on it, I wish I could have told Dad, hey, get electric one. Get an electric planter. Don't mess with this chain drive stuff anymore. But yeah, all new chains up there. So each one had to have, each one of these row units has 2 chains. And that's just because of the way these wheels fold forward and backwards for transport and then for field. This is new too. For some reason these aren't, I think whenever it starts planting it'll tighten it up. But yeah, looks pretty good. Same thing on this side, new chains. And I don't know where that chain is. I wonder where that chain is. Must have been counting it. Anyways, it's ready to rock and roll. I'll throw on that other chain. I think it's over there on the table. And I need to clean up the cab. The only thing left here is we need these 2 bearings on this side. Just tons of bearings. See, if this planter was all electric, you wouldn't have to replace all these bearings and stuff. You would just have to replace maybe a little electric motor on the boxes or something like that. So, yeah. So far we like Jared's planter a lot. But we'll have to see how it holds up over time, because this is definitely an older planter than Jared's. The one that Jared runs, which is a 24-row 20, where this is a 24-row 30, which means 30 inches in between the row units. But yeah, just a lot of parts you have to replace over time. This isn't a yearly thing. I mean, there's just different parts as they age. So, other than that, this thing's pretty much ready to rock and roll. It got brand new disc openers at the beginning of the year. So it's pretty much ready to rock and roll for next year. So now I have the drill in the shop, and reason this is open right here on the side of the 9020 is we're going to be replacing that hydraulic filter, mainly since this thing's hydraulics are always getting worked, either running the fan on this or spreading hog manure. But I'll go over some things that I've done to this drill. This drill's got 15,000 acres on it, which we bought this thing used quite some time ago. It probably had 6,000 acres on it when we bought it. 5 or 6. But I added these little seed tube things. I don't even know if you guys can see that. But I remember when I first started running this, it had these on it. And ever since they broke off, we never added them back on there. They're little seed flaps. They go on the bottom of the seed chute. I don't know, you guys can't really, you can see them hanging out right there. And then this wheel, so the seed drops right here, where my fingers are, right on this side. Seed drops right here, hits this little flap, and it's supposed to put it right into the trench. Then this wheel is supposed to pack it into the trench, and this one's supposed to cover up the trench. So that's how that's supposed to work. Here's the seed boot on this side. So there's a little screw, is how that little plastic piece gets held in there. So I add those back on there. Hopefully that'll help us with making sure we get as many beans as we can in the ground. Yeah. Some of the which we planted a lot of beans, we're in a hurry. Got a lot of our bean acres knocked out. Everything that I planted really early came up, looks beautiful. What I planted and what Jared planted looks beautiful. Also replaced a few wheels as well. Some of them were shot. I think I replaced 4 of those. Really not too many things that needed to be done to this drill, honestly. It's a pretty simple machine. Also replaced a few of these smaller wheels. You can see the yellow guy there. He's a new special wheel I ordered as well. But yeah, I put another special yellow wheel over here. I ordered some of those because they are a lot more simple to take apart. I think I got the parts over here. Some of those other wheels. But yeah, take the bearing out of those is a lot easier. And the reason they're yellow is supposedly for longevity purposes. But yeah, here's the old. I'll get a pretty new one so you guys can see. But yeah, so if you're going to replace just the bearing itself, you got to take all those out, split this thing in half, because this outside rubber is a whole different piece. This is like a 3-piece thing, and then the bearing's just stuck in the middle. For this is just 4 bolts, and you can take the bearing out. And these are cheaper. Pretty much every aftermarket part for anything John Deere is cheaper. So I think these will work good. But we'll see. I wrote down how many acres I was at whenever I put them on. Put that wheel on. I said row 3, yellow wheel, how many acres I was at. So we'll see how many acres it makes it. I don't really know what the average is for these other wheels. But yeah. Other than that, this thing's ready to rock and roll. It got rebuilt like 3 years ago, so there's very few little things that I really have to worry about. Probably next year I'll have to put new chains on it, which looks like the lighting is horrible on this side. But yeah, probably new chains on it. Which I think these are the exact same size of chain as what I put on that Kinsey planter. But yeah, probably next year have to put those on there. We'll see. Other than that, I think it's ready to rock and roll. Do need to grease it. That is the last thing that it's waiting for. I need to do. So yeah, wanted to catch you guys up on this thing. So I was trying to charge the batteries on the 4020, but we had no luck. So got new batteries. We'll be throwing them on here shortly, and we'll see if that fixes our problem. I hope it does. Hope it does. But I have a bad feeling that it's not, because it said that I charged both batteries and it still wasn't working. So let's hope this fixes it, though. And hopefully these batteries last longer than those other ones, because the last ones only lasted like 3 or 4 years. I think it was 4 years. They were 2021 batteries, so that's pretty sad. And here's our other kitty. Brandon's over at our house. He's recovering from his surgery and deworming. We haven't named this cat yet, so let us know. It is a girl cat. She does have kittens, and they are in this shed. They're right over here. They kind of camp out in this corner over there where all the junk's been sitting for a while. Most of that junk's been moved over to the house because we're getting close. It's getting really close. Other than that, it's finally starting to dry up from all the rain we got yesterday and the day before. And the crops are very happy to see that rain. Very happy. I'm very happy to see that rain because the crops have been begging for it for a little while. But yeah, they're very happy. Well, before I go in for the night, I want to show you guys the corn. Today is, I think, yeah, it's the 4th. It is the 4th. The 4th of June. And hopefully, by the 4th of July, this stuff should be taller than me. Now, right now, it's a little bit above, well, some of them are above my kneecap. Now, by the 4th of July, I remember last year and the year before, it was above my head. So, we'll see if that happens again. But, yeah. Corn's looking really good. It's looking really green. It finally got down and got into that nitrogen. The anhydrous that we put in this fall. Finally got down to that level where it was getting that. And also we got the rains it needed. Finally. It had been sitting here for a while. But finally got some rain that it needed. So, yeah, nice and green and everywhere. It's even green up in front of the house as well. It's just looks good everywhere. So, yeah, thought I'd show you guys this. It's still a little damp out here. We do have more rain, I think coming Friday. So, which is needed. A little bit more rain wouldn't hurt. We've been actually really dry. So, yeah. We'll see if it's as tall as it's been in the past few years. Right now, it's maybe a little bit behind previous years just because of a lack of rain, but it's doing all right. I think it'll catch up real quick. Well, I think that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and yeah, I know this was kind of a short one, but wanted to catch you guys up, and then tomorrow I'm gonna start off fresh and get you guys some more content. So thanks for watching. And a big shout out to all our shout out crew members for them supporting this channel. If you want to support this channel and become a member, check it out in the link in the description below.